Today's Baldurs Gate 3 video is all about the easy way to get the best weapon in Act 1. This is technically the second best great sword in the entire game. It is the Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. I'm going to explain what it is, why you want it, and the easiest and quickest way to get it. So let's get started. Here are the simple requirements. You need to have not proceeded too far west or southwest after getting to the Emerald Grove. That is the mandatory, mostly mandatory, goblin fight out front of the gates, where the goblins fight and they sound the horn, give you a little health buff. You also need to be level 3 for this, which is insanely early in the game, and you have to have a fighter or Lae'zel be a battle master. So, step 1 is simple. Once you are in the Emerald Grove, before ever venturing west or southwest, you need to go to Auntie Ethel, which is a vendor. As soon as you get into town, there's Aaron. You turn left here, you turn west, and you curve around, and then Auntie Ethel will be right here. Now, if you proceed too far west or southwest, she will no longer be here, and you cannot buy from her, unless you go to a much more dangerous, annoying area, and even then, her inventory will be mixed up. But if you talk to her this early in the game, she will always have 2 main ingredients that we need. And we're just going to tell her, I'm just here to trade. So she will always have a potion of invis and the elixir of hill giant strength. And you need both of these. You will need to buy both of these elixirs, potions, whatever you want to call them, in order to do this. It's not an exploit, okay? So make sure you buy both of those. It's okay if you overpay. Money is free. I have a video about that on my channel. Now, I just want to mention that if you're watching this and you've already, you're midway through Act 1, you missed the Auntie Ethel thing, you can go to any vendor that sells potions. They're all over the place. And hopefully they should sell you some potions of invisibility and hill giant strength. They're pretty common after level 4, level 5. So you should be able to find these on vendors. And if you can't find these on vendors that sell potions, like this one here, then all you have to do is go to your camp, get a hireling, bring it back, and in front of the vendor, level up your hireling by 1 level, and then the vendor will reset their stock and allow you to, try again at selecting new potions. And I also have a potion crafting video. If you're at least level 6, I highly recommend that, because that video will teach you how to just get infinite invis and speed potions. Like, I have 47 potions of invisibility on this level 6 character, and it's pretty broken, man. I really highly suggest it. Anyway, back to the video. Step 2 is quite simple. Once you have left the Emerald Grove and you're level 3, you just proceed west across the bridge. You go north and then west a bit across another bridge. You'll get to the Joaquin's Rest waypoint here. And what you want to do is, with your level 3 fighter or level 3 Lae'zel as a battle master, you want to have them learn the skill Disarming Attack. Alright, and this is, I really recommend you have Lae'zel do this, and you need to separate them from your party, because if you don't, Lae'zel will leave the party to talk to the githyanki up ahead. And you're going to go, to the northwest corner of the map here of Act 1, to the mountain pass. This will trigger a cutscene, which I'm going to skip, and then we're going to give her that invisibility potion, and the elixir of hill giant strength. There we go. Now, what you want to do here is you want to make a safety save. If you're on honor mode, I don't recommend doing this. But what you do is you chug the hill giant strength, and then you chug the invis potion. This will allow you to not trigger a cutscene when you approach. Then you need to approach this man here, this Kithrak Voss guy, and hit him with a disarming attack. Look at this. This is an 88% chance to hit. All the other guides I've seen on the internet, all the Reddit posts, all the Steam forum posts, have you doing something more or less efficient. Like command a drop, 9% chance. And not drinking this potion gives you a much lower percent chance to hit. This is the most optimal and fastest way to do this. Anyway, you're going to hit him with a disarming attack, and he will drop the Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. The next step is up to luck, but you have to survive the attackers, the githyanki attackers. But he did drop the sword here, so let me just show you what this sword is and why you would want it. So it's not looking good for Lae'zel, but the sword is dropped. It's well, let me examine it. So here we go. This is a legendary weapon. You're not meant to get this until Act 3, okay? But we can get this all the way in Act 1 at level 3, and unfortunately Lae'zel has fallen, but you just reload, and then hopefully she dodges at least one attacker, doesn't get crit, and then you have her pick it up. They're going to kill Lae'zel no matter what, okay? They're going to kill Lae'zel. But once they kill her, you just revive her, and then she has the sword. And you could use this the rest of the game, and this is not going to be patched. This is not a bug or an exploit or a glitch. This is intended by the game devs. They've known about this since beta. They've known about this every single patch. It is in the game, and it is here to stay. As a matter of fact, the last patch, they made it where he doesn't drop the crossbow. He always drops the sword. So this is easier than ever to do. I recommend that everyone picks this weapon up, because it turns Lae'zel into a monstrous, one-shotting, killing, ultra-mega destructive beast of a machine. Now, I just want to show how ridiculously super powerful this is. Now, this is a level 7 Lae'zel. Basically, just Battle Master, just default. And she's buffed up, but none of her gear is really increasing damage. This is purely the sword's damage. I'm going to attack a zombie here. Check this out. That is a 32 plus 6 damage. And then we have a 28 plus 6. It's ridiculous how hard this thing hits. And default Lae'zel has Action Surge. She has bonus attack. With great weapon fighting, if she gets a crit or a kill, she gets a bonus swing every single turn. With a speed potion, that's another extra attack and a bonus attack. And then if you have Bloodlust Potion, that's another attack and another bonus attack. So essentially, Lae'zel can attack 6 to 8 times with this weapon as early as level 6, and you just kill everything. I mean, yes, there are builds that can slightly, maybe, possibly deal more damage than this, but this is available at Act 1. It's insanely easy to get. I get this every single playthrough, and Lae'zel is my main carry. She's my, like, one-shot assassin if I need to, like, knock out somebody before combat starts or to, you know, stop suspicion. I use her if I need to take out a vendor. You know, I drag them off into a secluded area, and then I kill them. I just chop their head off with Lae'zel. And this weapon is going to be insanely powerful all the way up until Act 3, where there's only one better sword, and it's barely better. But for Lae'zel, it is always going to be the best weapon for Lae'zel, because she's githyanki. It gives you bonuses to githyanki. So here we go. You can see here that, you know, she's doing 14 to 29 tooltip DPS. It's insane. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoyed this sword, because it's really, really fun to have a super powerful Lae'zel, as it should be, as intended. With that said, please leave a like on the video. I'm a YouTuber that covers multiple different games, usually multiplayer games, so I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to play a single-player game for you guys, but please leave a comment. I read every comment. It makes my day. And my videos aren't getting many views, so I don't know what's going on. I need you to like the video, please. I can't keep making these. If they're getting no views, I'll starve to death. I don't make any money doing this. Finally, on the right side of your screen, there's a video you should absolutely click, and if you don't click it, you're going to critically fail at least 3 times trying to get this weapon.